Just get on the train. Just get on the train. Yeah. So guys, I definitely encourage you, Brian Colhane, founder of this company, fourth largest shareholder. He's obviously the head of our organization. We're the largest organization in EXP. We're the finest organization in EXP. We are the finest real estate brokerage in the land. There's been a lot of articles that have come out. There was one by a very reliable source called Seeking Alpha. They're about as good as it gets. They said that EXP stock is so undervalued right now. We have no brick or mortar offices. Agent growth is off the charts. We're expected to be at 500,000 agents in a couple of years. That means we'll be at 9 to 10 times growth. And we don't have to borrow that much. We don't have to borrow money because we don't have any brick and mortar. We're not in the business of renting offices. We're not in the business of leasing offices. All the money that gets paid is for the agents. We couldn't be more agent centric. So people are starting to realize how undervalued we are, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So if you guys can, try to. Obviously, we're into production and we want to sell houses, and we always want to do that. Always want to push that, but make 1 or 2 hours a week for agent attraction. Just picking up the phone, doing an instant message. Brian Colhane's got a perfect script for instant messaging. Your Instagram contacts, your Facebook contacts, getting them to a Zoom, getting them to Brian Colhane Zoom on Thursdays, getting them to one of these organizational trainings. I mean, it's a slam dunk. I have about 4 new recruits that are going to be coming in over the next month. And it's due to that. It's due to you guys. It's due to the collaboration. It's due to the agents that are incentivized to provide value to other brokers. We're 150% all on the same team. And it's a work environment that I've never experienced before at any brokerage. And I know I say it a lot, but this really is just a fantastic opportunity. Both with production, again, to keep more of your commission, the stock options, the agent stock benefit program, 5% of your commissions go for a 10% discount. Let that thing build. Let that be your retirement fund. Let that pay for your kids' college. Set it, forget it. Don't even look at it. Open it up once a quarter and you'll be like, wow, okay, I get this. So, but agent attraction, would love to encourage you guys to dip more into the agent attraction. It's really easy. It's all about inviting people. It's all about inviting people, let them experience EXP World, give them a guest pass, get them to a Colhane conversation, get them in here, and let them look at let them watch a presentation by Jeremy Swires, who's here today, National Facebook Lead Guru. He's in the house. So there's so much here. There's so much good stuff. Really want, if you guys look around the room, I was trying to kind of reset the conversation a little bit. It really does look like in the next 3 to 6 months, the scales are going to shift. There's going to be more houses for sale. Inventory is going to increase. Rates will go up. Sellers will be more comfortable about selling their houses as the economy opens up, because they were definitely 100% holding back due to the pandemic. So, oh, totally. Anyone that's downgrading, anyone that's selling to rent, for sure. But there is going to be a plethora of inventory that's coming on the market. There's going to be a foreclosure side of things. There's going to be a seller confidence kind of things in a different level. Sellers confident having people come through their home to sell it. Prices are still going to be high. Rates are going to go up a little bit too, which should stabilize everything. But folks, I'm telling you, the conversation is going to change a little bit. Still work hard with your buyers. Still pound the pavement, like Jeff Lynn was just talking about. There is no, every time you pound the pavement, what I mean about pound the pavement is getting out there, passing out letters, knocking on doors, talking to the public, maybe hosting events, that type of thing. Whenever you network, pound the pavement, it will come back to you. It will increase your business. Just like we do electronically with the fantastic marketing you guys all do, really start to personalize that stuff more. I'd love to see more videos. Get more videos to your leads, maybe a video intro. Get videos out to your database when you're sending out those newsletters. Get videos in your Instagram feeds. Get Insta Reels going. Get Facebook Lives going. Get yourself on video. Personalize this. Personalize everything you can. Get more intimate with the people that are watching you. Also, Bonnie Fox, not here today. I believe she got a subscription to the handwritten notes, and she's had a phenomenal results from that. So when you guys can, there is that handwritten notes subscription through KV Core. You can also buy some yourself and handwrite a few to people that you've talked to, houses that you've toured, friends of yours. Pen to paper's big. Pen to paper's really big. It's a personal business. People love seeing that. They'll never forget that. So I encourage you guys, videos, handwritten notes, and pound the pavement. Let's make it happen. Inventory is going to increase. Get brokers here. Get them to these trainings. Get them to EXP events. Get them an EXP guest pass. Could not be easier. Jeremy Swires is here on an EXP guest pass. Couldn't be easier. So before we go to Jeremy Swires, Nikki, are you on the conversation? Are you able to speak right now? Ouch, she's gone. Okay. Just want to get a few wins, couple wins, and then we'll go to Jeremy Swires. Does anybody in the room have a win to share?
Heck yeah.
Nice. There she is.
Yes. Well, Jeremy Swires, I spoke to him yesterday, so that was pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, so he, we talked about the Facebook stuff, so I definitely am looking forward to working with him. So that's definitely a win.
Huge win. Huge win. Jeremy Swires is going to be the reason a lot of you are going to see an explosion in your business. When you talk about mountains of leads, and once you set your lead gen, once you set your smart campaigns, your videos and all that stuff, and you got it to a finely oiled machine combined with Jeremy's Facebook leads presence, it's a beautiful, beautiful marriage, and it's no doubt going to increase your sales and production. And it also gives you a leg up when talking to other brokers. What other brokerage freaking has this stuff? They just don't. They don't. They'll tell you to post to Facebook, but not how to. There's a big difference between just boosting stuff and actually knowing how to do it. It's very results oriented. Jeremy's constantly tweaking it to get it better and make better results, make it more efficient, more productive, and a lower cost per lead. So super exciting. EXP, when we kind of look at property boost, squeeze pages, landing pages, we have an unbelievably low dollar per lead. We're at about $4 to $5 per lead. Jeremy's half that in most towns, in most areas. So that's awesome, Patrice. Love that you got after it. Anybody else? Anybody else got a win?
I actually have one.
Nice. Is that Brian Finger?
No, it's Jeremy.
It's Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. Talk to me, Jeremy.
So I've been trying for months to get a meeting with this broker owner. He's got 50 agents under him. And finally I got a meeting set up with him next week to show me XP. And my number one goal out of that call is to get him on a phone call with Brian. Like you said, utilize your upline.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And guys, when you're utilize your business partners, utilize your team. Like that's exactly what we're all here for. Like nobody knows the agent attraction script better than Brian Colhane. Brian Colhane, one of my very good friends growing up, he has been pitching me on EXP for 12 years. I'm not even kidding. He started pitching me in 2009. I could show you my Facebook feed. He's like, get here. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what you guys are. You don't have any offices. You're not public yet. I love you, but no, you're not even in the same town as me. And as he started pitching me, as years went by, 2014, I'm like, okay, got a little something going here. And all of a sudden, 2016, 2017, 2018, the stock, the growth, the realness of it, the agent headcount. I was like, all right, you know what, Colhane, yes, you've been trying. I get it now. It's working. You've been dedicated. You never gave up. Always pumping the brand. Always pumping the company. Always doing it respectfully. And that's why we're here. Use Brian. Use your teammates. And guys, careful not to use careful not for upline and downline. That's fine for like us talking, but careful not to. You don't want to use that too much when talking to people. Upline and downline team. We're all team. Same organization. Leaders. Business leaders. What'd you say? Partners. Partners, baby. Partners. Yeah, partners. So, another win, Jeremy. That's freaking awesome. By the way, good for you. I do have a win that Rick reminded me of, and it's kind of hush now, but I'm gonna break it out. I used to be one of the top brokers at Century 21 Affiliated. Century 21 Affiliated is the largest Century 21 brand in the world. 120 offices, $4 billion in sales, 3,500 brokers. I ran the Highland Park Deerfield office, and I was there for 5 years. And my very good buddy is a principal in the company, Adam Freeman. I told him about EXP. I said, I'm sorry, man, I'm leaving. I got a great opportunity. Don't even try to sell me to stay because you can't match this. You just can't, buddy. Came to my backyard that day, 45-degree day in September, poured some Maker's Marks, talked it out. As a good friend, he just wanted to make sure I was making the right decision. He goes, dude, I can't match this. I love you. You've been amazing. And I go, well, we don't have to part forever. What about you consider bringing your brokerage over to us? We're white hot right now. Why don't you have a conversation with the powers that be at EXP? I'll be the matchmaker and we'll have a conversation. So sure enough, he got on a call with, I think they had an office meeting. Maybe it was a Zoom or it might have been the EXP world. Met with David, that's escaping me his name. He's, you know what I'm talking about, Rick? David Connor. He's the president of EXP Growth. He's as big as it gets. He's number one. It's so bad I'm not remembering his name. Brian Coley was on that call, Jeremy Moss, myself, and we spoke to Adam Freeman. So now it didn't work. It didn't happen. Didn't happen overnight. We whet his appetite. He's very interested. Having a conversation was huge. And we were just letting him know that we do have the infrastructure to support your brokers. His main thing was, what am I going to do with these 3,500 people? Well, we'd onboard them. We have a team. We have a squad. We have the infrastructure. We have the resources. We have the technology. We can do it all. So it's going to be a slow burn. My point is this, is not only do we have the capability to recruit brokers individually, we have the capability to recruit small teams, brokerages, if you will. It doesn't stop. So as we continue to get bigger, as we continue to go from 55 to 100,000 to 200,000 brokers, nobody's off limits. Make a mess out there, talk it up, plug them into the system. Just like Jeremy and Rick said, plug them into Brian, plug them into me, plug them into EXP World. Absolutely, absolutely. Like Brian says all the time, just become professional inviters. Just invite people and press play and let it go. Sit back. Definitely follow up with them, though. I would strongly encourage, to set it and forget it, to invite them and have them come to Brian's Zoom on Thursday. You send them the script, you send them to Brian's Zoom on Thursday. Maybe you send them to an organizational training. Maybe you send them to EXP World, whatever you choose to do on how you want to play that. Definitely give them a call after they've been through the process. Give them a call, answer any unanswered questions they may have. Let them talk about the experience and listen. Because honestly, if you're just putting them through and you're not following up in any way, life gets busy. They forget about it. So definitely have that follow-up phone call. It's great that we're all getting into agent attraction. I myself am tripling down on it, no doubt. I know that we're at 55,000 brokers. I really strongly feel that in 3 years we'll be at 500,000. That's 450,000 brokers. How many do each of us need to have 6 figures in mailbox money? How many brokers do we actually need? You probably need 15 or 20 on your front line, and the rest will take care of itself and will compound. So if there's 450,000 brokers coming in over the next 36 months, 48 months, whatever it is, you need 20, maybe 30. You all can do that. We all can do that. Let's push each other to do that together. We're always going to push production here. Always. We definitely want to push agent attraction because you know what? That's what makes this business different. That's what makes this brokerage different. At the end of the day, you're only as good as your last sale. Every year I have to dust myself off and figure out how I'm going to run $20 to $25 million to feed my family. With this brokerage model, I don't have to do that anymore in a few years. I'm going to have wonderful people working in my organization, selling real estate, telling other people about the experience. So definitely find time. Find an hour or 2 a week or 3 hours a week. That's it. To just agent attract, whatever that means to you, whatever path you want to do. Setting the script, the Cole Haynes Zoom, organizational trainings. There's so much good stuff out there. There's so many good videos. There's so many good resources. We will continue, Rick, Jeremy, and myself, Jeremy Moss and myself, will continue to give you the best of the best agent attraction tools. But yeah, let's do it, folks. So let's be more personal in our interactions with our clients. Let's get videos out there. Let's get them on Instagram. Let's get them on our database blasts. Let's get handwritten notes, thanking people for talking to you, reaching out. And get out there in the community. Stuff's opening up. They want to see your beautiful face. If you guys want to be the mayors of real estate in your towns, then you got to be present. You got to be out there. And you're all gorgeous. You're all beautiful. You have great personalities. I'm pumped to be here. So show it. Without further ado, we got the guru himself, Jeremy Swires, will be taking us home. Nikki was not able to be here today, guys. She's actually recovering from surgery on her hand. I just want to let you know, despite the fact that she's recovering for surgery from her hand, her husband is on an 18-hour-a-day work shift right now. He's also a broker at EXP. And she's been taking care of the kids, planning meals, just got out of surgery, and she's also put 3 homes under contract in the past 2 weeks. So she's really crushing it. She's got her goals set. She's motivated as heck. And she sends her love to all you guys. I know it's not, you typically see her here. So without further ado, Jeremy Swires, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. The contact information, I see somebody asked about his contact information. Thank you for posting that. Jeremy's available for us, and it's your show, man. Take over. Thank you, Jeremy.
Hey, everybody. So last week I did training on what lead generation ads look like, and how to funnel, like how to collect name, phone number, and emails, and funnel that data to KV Core, and how to like create a follow-up campaign to start talking back and forth with the leads to kind of pre-qualify them, and how to work the leads a little bit. This week, I want to get into a little bit more about branding and retargeting, because as you guys know, like people don't buy the product the first time they see it. So it's the same way. It's the same way with real estate agents. If they see your lead generation ad, you know, it takes a lot of trust for someone to hire an agent and, you know, list their house with them. You know, it's the biggest asset that they own. And it's important to not only lead generate, but also brand yourself. And I wanted to show you guys how you can capture all those people into special audiences. So whenever you're running lead generation ads or branding ads, or doing any type of advertising in general on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, anytime you can set up special audiences. So these special audiences, they basically capture anybody that engage with you. So if you're running an ad and someone clicks on the ad, let's say you're running a lead generation ad and it's going out to 250,000 people. And out of those 250,000 people, if you're running your ad for an entire month, let's say you get 1,100 link clicks, but only 200 people type in their name, phone number, and email, which is good. But those 1,100 people, like they clicked on your link, but they didn't key in their info. What if you could retarget those 1,100 people with branding? And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Or if they searched, let's say you're running Google AdWords, and somebody searches real estate agent St. Louis, and you're paying for those keywords, and your website pops up, and they click your website. You could put a pixel on that website, and it's going to put that person in a special audience. And then so when they go to Facebook, they're gonna start seeing your branding. And I think Grant Cardone is probably the best person to talk about as far as doing this, because I swear, like every single time I'm on Facebook or Instagram and I'm scrolling down my news feed, I see his face. So I heard him talk one time, and he said, I think it was on a Clubhouse, and he was like, oh, you're seeing me everywhere? You must have been to my website. He's like, you must have been to my website. I got that pixel installed on there. And he was talking about it. And it's the same way with all marketing. So like if you, we drink this coffee, and it's just it's just as alkaline as water. That's what they advertise. And I drink a lot of coffee, so I tend to spend a little bit more money on the premium coffee. And whenever I click that ad to learn more about it, all of a sudden now I see it everywhere. I see it everywhere I go. And it's because their retargeting campaign is strong. And retargeting and running branding ads towards your custom audiences, it's so inexpensive, because you're not putting ads in front of 240,000 people. Now you're putting ads in front of the 1,100 people that clicked on your stuff. So running a branding ad towards 1,100 people, it's a lot more cheaper than running an ad towards 240,000 people. And if you're consistently running ads over the course of a year, some of these custom audiences, you can get 20, 30,000 people into these audiences. And you can also set time frames. So like if somebody goes to your website, you can set up a retargeting campaign to retarget everybody that's been to your website in the last 7 days or the last 30 days, the last 90 days. And I'm going to get into how to set all that up. So let me share the screen here. Screen. Minimize this. Okay. So I'm back in Business Manager. If you guys go to business.facebook.com, that will bring up your Business Manager, and then you can log in, and then you can link your Facebook business page to it, and you can link your Instagram page to it and your ad account, and then you go into these audience tab right here. And let me pull up my wife's. Dina, where are you at? So just create a custom audience. That's what we want to set up. And you have options here. So you have lead form. So if you're running an ad and you want to retarget people that click on your lead form, you can. If you want to create a custom audience based specifically on a lead form, you can do that. Or you could do website, or you could do all of them. You could do, let's see, Instagram account, Facebook page. So let's set one up for a Facebook page. Include people who meet any of the following criteria. Let's set my wife's page. Let's see, Christina Living. Anyone. What are my options here? People who currently like the page, so you can retarget people who like your page. And that, if you have a big following on your page, it's an easy way to keep your branding in front of everybody. That if you have a lot of, I know a lot of people don't post on their business pages like consistently every day, because once your business gets going, you got your Facebook page, you got your Facebook business page, you got your personal page, you got your Instagram business page, you got your Instagram personal page, and trying to keep up with all four of them on a daily basis, it gets hectic. So if you do get a big following on your Facebook business page, you can create custom audiences and put branding in front of all those people, so they'll see your ads, not necessarily because people aren't going to see all your posts that you make on your Facebook page, on your business page. But if you're running an ad, it's purposely going to put that ad in front of them. So it's kind of a good way to target people. But for this scenario here, we're going to choose everyone who's engaged with your page. And you can set it to any day amount you want. So for real estate agents, 365 days is kind of a lot. People don't start shopping a year in advance for houses, because there's no point really in falling in love with the house that you're not going to get a year from now. So you could change this to 90 days. And audience name, we'll name this Facebook. Let's see, Facebook, some audience, 90 days. And then I like to put the date in there. So 5/28, just so you know you're 90 days out from, or when you created the ad or the custom audience, basically. So we'll create audience. And then if a lookalike audience. So as I said last Friday, Facebook collects 50,000 different points of data on everybody. They know everything about you guys. And a lookalike audience it's like your custom audience. Everybody that goes into your custom audience, Facebook runs algorithms at those people, and it finds the similarities between all of them. So even if they're not in your targeting or in your branding, or if they've never clicked on any of your stuff, you can still create a lookalike audience to target people with the same similarities of other people that have already clicked on your stuff. So you have to set your custom or your lookalike audiences to be spread across the entire United States, because when you put these in your ad, it creates a custom audience based off everybody in the United States. But whenever you put these audiences in your ad, it's narrowing down the targeting. And you want to set one up for, let's see, custom audience. You want one for Instagram account. Same thing. We'll do 90 days. Audience name, we'll do Instagram custom audience we'll do 90 days 528. Kind of like the code I use. And we don't need one for that. So now, I mean, it's real easy. So now I have a custom audience set up for everybody that's been to my Facebook page in the last 90 days or engaged with. So even if you're running an ad and it's the ad's running under your Facebook business page, if people click on it, it's still gonna grab them in that custom audience. And whenever you go to your ad, let's go to Dina. And we'll do a new ad. We'll do a video views ad. Let's say you create a branding video. Or you can do engagement too. Engagements work really well. And then in the targeting. So instead of locations, you can right here search existing audience, and you can do your custom audience. So we could do, here's the one I just set up. And then you can choose your Instagram right there. So I don't have any people in this audience since I just set it up. But when you're running a lead generation ad, you can have this set as like a backup. So whenever you're running your lead generation ad, you're going to be targeting that big pool of people. And you can have this one, you can get this set up and then run it towards these custom audiences, and right now it's not going to anybody. So you're not going to be spending any ad spend money, but you're going to have it set up and ready to go. So whenever people click on your lead generation ad, and even if they opt in or whatever, they're going to start seeing this video now because they clicked on your stuff or they've been to your website. So it's just like when you go to Grant Cardone's website and now you start seeing all his Facebook ads. It's because he's got all these different video view or video branding ads targeting his custom audiences. So does anyone have any questions based on any of that?
No, it looks good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
my question is this, is that if people call you and you're setting up their Facebook ad campaigns and stuff, is this something you'll go over more in depth too? Because it is. I mean, for me, and I'm pretty dialed in with this stuff. I would not be able to do this on first run. I would need another sesh with you, or 2 or 4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah, and when I got into your business manager, I noticed you're running a lot of engagement ads.
Mm-hmm.
And those, I mean, that's great. That's a great strategy. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know if you knew this. I'm getting ready to run one for Christina, so I'll actually just do that right now. Let's go to.
Cool.
I'll show you guys something here. Go to. So she just got a listing. What am I doing? What is this? Leave. So she just got a listing outside St. Louis, and she created this video. And you spend $400 on a video to get a video made. You want to get it out there. So I had her post it on her Facebook business page, and we're going to run this as an engagement ad. And I'm going to show you guys how you can drive traffic to your business page and get engagement on the video that you post on your page. So if you click the 3 little dots here and copy link, and you go and post it up here in your URL, this right here, this number, that is your post ID. So every time you make a post on Facebook, it gives you a unique ID, and you can copy that. And then if you go back to your Facebook page, see, where am I at? We're going to go to campaigns, we're going to create, and we're going to do engagement. And we're going to post engagement. You can do page likes, event responses, if you want more likes on your page. And let's see, we're going to name this log cabin engagement. I just name them all the same. And then we'll link her Instagram page. This is a housing opportunity. We're going to turn campaign budget optimization. So campaign budget optimization, whenever you're running ads, there's probably 15 to 20 different places Facebook puts those ads between the stories, the marketplace, the news feed. You can go to certain websites if Facebook has. You can see ads on certain websites. So all the that. Yeah, right here. So manual placements. If you choose manual placements, these are all the different places you can post your ads. So you can go through and choose where you want to put it, if you want it, specifically for Instagram newsfeed or Facebook feed. But I choose automatic. I let Facebook choose. And then whenever you have that campaign budget optimization turned on, what Facebook does is it sees where you get the most engagement. So I mean, most of the time it's going to be like the news feeds. Or it could be stories. You just never know. But when Facebook starts seeing more engagement happening on the news feed, it allocates more budget to push in that ad more towards the news feed versus the other places. So it just helps you get more engagement, better results. So let's go back to the targeting here. Enter post ID. So that link, that post ID that I told you guys about earlier, it doesn't take that, but it gives you this code here. So we're going to copy that and paste that in here, submit it, and here is the post. So this is the actual post on the page, and as you can see, it already has 1 like and it has 1 share. So if you guys have ever seen, since I own a digital marketing agency, I get targeted like real estate agents, probably just as bad, because everybody tries to sell to digital marketers. And there's one company that's always like, oh, our videos get 1 million views and blah blah blah, and then you see their video, and there's you'll see 200,000 likes and hundreds of comments and 50 shares. And the reason why is because they come in here and they run an engagement ad, and they take that post ID and they run an ad from the post. And you can do that over and over and over and over. So even if you create a video, let's say you create a video like a year ago, you can go in and you post that on your Facebook page. You can go in and you can keep running you can keep using that same video over and over again to rebrand. And then when people start seeing your videos, and they start seeing that it has all this engagement on all these likes, all these comments, that's like social proof. So it impresses people. They're like, wow, this person, let's say this video here, this is a property we're selling. It's listed right now. So if I'm running this listing or this video in front of a lot of people, and we get a lot of engagement on it, and we're targeting buyers, and we're targeting people with those interest groups that have been to Zillow and been to Realtor.com and house hunting and mortgage calculator and pre-qualification and all that kind of stuff. People are going to see these videos, and they're gonna see all the likes and all the comments and the shares, and they're going to be like, wow, this person knows what they're doing, and I want them to sell my house. So it's just really good to get these videos out there and do your branding. And if you're going to be spending money on the drone footage and professional videos, use it to your benefit, especially if you're retargeting and retargeting your the people who's previously engaged with you. Because I mean, you could set this ad up for $3 a day, and you probably won't even spend $3 a day. unless you have a huge custom audience with 30, 40,000 people in it, then you're going to be spending a little bit more. But starting off, you're not going to be spending anything. So the great thing about this is she's already made the post, so I don't have to type in any copy. I don't have to do anything. I just basically launch it. Start conversations. You could put a message on here if you want to. I tend to tell people, real estate agents, not to run messenger ads because you tend to get a lot of spam solicitations. But in this situation, I think it would be better to have one than not have one, because it's not gonna cost any extra money if someone sends you a message. I guess that's part of engagement. So generate leads. I guess you can run these as lead generation too. So we're gonna do conversation, and let's see, make sure I got everything set up correctly. Test. We got to type in our audience here. So let's do St. Charles County, Missouri. 280,000 people, as you guys can see. I'm going to type in, do this. The house is out here a little bit. I'm going to drop a pin out. Let's do right around here. So that'll do a 15-mile radius around, and I just dropped. So it's going to target everybody within that radius. 860,000 people. It's kind of high, but we're gonna lower that number by adding some interest here. Realtor.com Pro. I don't know why they have two, but Zillow. And Trulia. Let's see, pre-qual. Oops. Lending, and we'll do mortgage calculator. What else? House hunting. So now we've gone from 800,000 to 190,000 people. These 190,000 people fall into these interest groups within this location. So highly targeted.
Jeremy, really quickly, yeah. Wouldn't you say that target demographics of those interest groups that you just put up is hugely important in getting better results for your ad? Yeah,
I mean, because you don't want to put your housing ad in front of somebody that's not looking for houses. And since like a year ago, I think it was a year ago, I've been doing this for so long. Facebook got sued by Congress because you used to be able to target zip codes, and you used to be able to target job titles, and you used to be able to target like top 50% income earners, and it was awesome for finding those highly priced listings. It was great, but you can't do that anymore. So I know here in St. Louis, the average first-time home buyer is about 33 years old. I used to be able to target 33 years and plus, but so it kind of removed some of the demographics that you could target. But by targeting all this stuff, like how many 18-year-olds do you know going to Zillow or going to Trulia or Realtor.com or pre-qual going through it eliminates the need to really do that, but you're still putting your ads in front of people that are looking for houses. Like everybody, this target right here, these 190,000 people, they're either searching for houses or they're bored. Like maybe a hobby that they do when they're bored is just surf the internet for housing. I don't know, but there are people looking for houses. So it's huge. And you're targeting your local market, and you can get so you could put cities in here, counties. You could drop a pin. You could target the whole state if you wanted to. I mean, people living in this location, people outside the location, people who've been in the area whose house is 125 miles away. Like there's just so much targeting that you can do on Facebook just to get that person that's looking for that house, or that perfect target client for your business. You know, you want to be putting your ads in front of them. So like carpet clean. If it's a carpet cleaning company, it'd be like people searching for like carpet cleaning or air quality or like all that kind of stuff. You can get super targeted with your targeting. So log cabin, I think we're ready to go. Let's see. Length of your video is not supported. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to use this video. It's too long, which sucks. I was hoping to run it today. I'll probably have to go through this and do some editing on this video to get it down to 6,000 seconds, which is what, like 6 minutes, 10 minutes? Is that 10 minutes? Yeah. I don't think it's 10 minutes. The length of this video is not supported for the in-stream placement. Upload a video. I think the in-stream is for a particular spot on like in-stream, like so wherever Google or wherever Facebook is going to place this ad, it's saying basically the video is too long for that one spot, so it's not going to put it there. So who cares about that? Because it's going to put it in-stream right here. So on the right here, these are all the different places that it's going to put your ad, and it's just saying that the in-stream is too long for that. So
We don't care about that.
who cares about that? It's just one spot. So I'm going to go ahead and publish. And Facebook's got to approve it. So it should go through here in a minute. Basically, how you do an engagement ad, targeted engagement ad to your local market. Now we're probably not going to generate any leads off this, which it would be nice if we did, but I'm not expecting it. But now I know everybody that's looking for a house in that radius, they're going to see this video. And you know, if they got a house for sale and they see this video and they already know Christina's name, but they're not sold that, like, they want her to be her realtor. Now they're going to see this video and they're all going to call her, and we're going to make all this money.
I agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that statement. It's a great call.
Right.
Yeah. People are like, why isn't my broker doing this? What the fuck?
Yeah. No brokerages teach this stuff.
No.
You could even, like, I told you guys about, I tell everybody about this Facebook ad library. I showed this last week. It's so great, this thing. You go to housing and then just type in like Missouri. Just shows you all the ads people are running. They're all the same. They're just pictures of listings or pictures of people's faces. No videos. Where are all the videos at? Videos are king. They drive that traffic. Videos get people to stop and watch. Like this stuff here, people just keep scrolling. It's all the same stuff. And literally, you have 3 seconds to stop. People have the attention span of a goldfish. You got to stop. You got 3 seconds to stop them. Because by time, like right here, that's all the time right there. You got to stop them. And if they're just not going to stop and watch this stuff. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show today. I feel like if I get into something else, I would just go off and go way over the time. I guess I could show. Let's see here.
Yeah, Jeremy, you got about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Make it happen. You're good. Keep going, Bo.
I'm just gonna kind of play around with this. There's a custom audience exclude. So what else? Does anybody have any questions? Is everybody muted?
I have a question.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Hey.
What's up? Let's hear it.
I'm wondering, what do you recommend as far as a good length for a video when you're going to do like an engagement ad, like for branding?
Couple minutes, like 3 minutes tops.
Okay.
People, whenever you run a video view ad, like I said before, like Facebook knows who watches videos, and whenever you're running a video views ad, Facebook is gonna put that ad in front of those people that have a high probability of watching the video. So it's just how long can you keep someone's attention? Are they going to watch a 3-minute video? Are they going to watch a 5-minute video? If you have a 10-minute video, I don't even think you can upload a 10-minute video to as an ad. I think that's too long. But so like Christina, she goes and meets with like all these local business owners, and she'll interview them. She'll reach out to them, and you can look in your market and just like look at local businesses on Facebook and see who has a big following. And if there's a local business and they have like 20,000 followers on their Facebook account, reach out to the owner. Be like, hey, I'm a real estate agent, and I'm wanting to I'm big on social media, and I'm wanting to meet with local business owners, and we're gonna do a video. I want to do a video where a videographer will come in, and then I want to meet with you and just do like an interview style video to where I'm asking you questions about your business and just make it all about them, and then like. And then like edit it down to like a 3-minute video, which is like, hey, my name's Jeremy Swires. I'm a real estate agent with EXP, blah, blah, blah. I'm here today with, whoever with this business. And you can kind of do a little video that way. And then that person will share that video on their Facebook page. You'll share it on your Facebook page, and organically it's going to get 10,000 views, And then you can take a video view ad, and then you can run that ad targeting all your local people and just get it out there even more.
So I've been doing that. This is Marilyn Dash, and there's a company called Park Bench that I do it through, and they have the structure of a website that has, I could do the videos, I could do coupons from the clients. I get like 10% off deals from some of the clients that I'll do videos with. And they also have an event section. And there's like multiple pieces of it, but I have a referral code. So if anybody's interested in getting involved with Park Bench, I could do that with them. But I've gone around and interviewed different clients, the different small businesses, and I'm still doing it. I'm working on an axe throwing place right now. I have painters, piano movers. It's super fun to do, and I learned how to do my own videos through it. So they're not perfect, but they're kind of fun and kind of goofy. So we have a store here, a sporting goods store called Shields, and they have a saltwater and a freshwater fish tank in it. And there's a woman who actually goes in there twice a week and scuba dives and feeds all the fish and the eels in the tank. And I interviewed her and watched her do it. So kind of looking for fun and interesting things to do. And especially during pandemic time, it wasn't very easy to find, but now things are opening up, so it's a lot easier and more fun.
Hey, Marilyn, I
would
love to
link.
see that. Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah.
And I'll send you also the, a link to some of the ones I do.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm in Sparks. Yes, exactly. I saw the note.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
And that's like the perfect opportunity to not only like network, but you're creating a relationship with that business owner, and like business owners, they know everybody. Like that ice cream place I was talking about, that she was on Oprah, and just how many people are in and out of that ice cream place on a daily basis. So that business owner, I mean, they have a huge sphere of influence that you don't have as a real estate agent. So when you start meeting with like local business owners and start creating these videos and start pushing them out there, you're putting your name, and like people are going to see the video, and they're probably going to know what Clementine's ice cream is, but they don't know who you are, and they're going to see your name on there, and then they're going to get curious, and then they're going to go looking for you. So it just, even though the video isn't about you at all, it's still, you're creating a relationship with the business owner, you're marketing their business, and people are going to get curious and they're going to come find you. And then when someone talks to that business owner and they're like, yeah, I've been thinking about moving, like, who do you think they're going to like send that referral to? They're going to be like, oh, I got the perfect agent, like Christina. I did an interview with her last year. And you just create a relationship. If you do it consistently over time, and you get like 20 of those videos over a couple years, it's just, that's how you're going to grow your business, because it's just all those relationships that you're building, and then you're getting everybody else's sphere of influence too. And then people are it's just all about driving traffic. You got to put yourself out there and you got to do things that'll drive traffic. Because if you're not driving traffic, nobody's going to find you, you know? So that was a good one. Anybody else have any questions?
And also, really quickly, sorry, Rick, really quickly, Rick. Also, what you said, I just want to touch upon really quick. Having a scroll stopper, like having a picture, video, carousel, whatever it is, people are looking through so many ads every day. Have something that stands out. Yep. That's the key. Get a scroll stopper, get them to click. Once they click, they're yours. So I think that's a really big piece of what Jeremy's talking about.
And then when you do an ad too, you can do split testing. So you can actually set up like 3 ads at the same time. And then if you want to know what ads working the best, and like that scroll stopper that Erik was just talking about. Let's say you create a photo that's just normal, and then you create another photo that's black and white, or another photo that's just like the contrast is crazy on it or something. And then you can run all 3 ads at the same time, and it'll do like an ABC. Like it'll show one, it'll show the next, and it'll show the next one. And like you can just run it for a couple days, and then you can look at the numbers and see which one's doing the best, and then you can just shut the other 2 down.
Absolutely. I think Rick had a question. Slick Rick Kagan.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's kind of hard for me to answer that because I can't see your ad. So in the targeting here, as long as you're like, let's say you had it in, what I would do is I would type in the address of the building. So like if, let's say, here's my home address. Right here, boom. So now I'm at a 15-mile radius around my house. As far, if you have a brick and mortar location or a brick and mortar business, and you want to target your local audience, this is the way to do it. Like I would be really surprised if I got anybody from, like, on this side of the river over here is Illinois. Like I'd be really surprised if I got anyone over here. Every now and then you will get people in different areas, like maybe up here or something, but it's not very often. So as long as you're not running an ad as a housing opportunity, you can target whatever you want. So like this ad right here, it's not in housing opportunity, and I could go down and I could change. You could do anything. You could still, like, 50. So like for your example, you want people with kids. So let's do parents. So I think, right here. So you want younger kids, 3 to 5, 6 to 8. Like these would be perfect for Kumon. Parent, and like do just 6 to 8. So now you're targeting a 15-mile radius around your house with just parents that have kids that are 3 to 5 and 6 to 8. So you can get. That's your perfect audience right there. It doesn't say how many this is for some reason. Probably something I got it. Oh, because of this. So let's get rid of this. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Awesome.
I think also, Jeremy, a big thing is I see where you have where it says people living in this location as opposed to just leaving it open to travelers.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's big too. I mean, a lot, especially in areas like Chicago, St. Louis, New York, bigger cities, you have so many travelers. And if they don't actually live in the location, they won't be picking up the ads, which is what you don't want. Anybody else? Questions for Jeremy? Nobody?
Bueller?
Jeremy.
I'll just thank you. This is awesome. I can't wait to get involved with you, Jeremy. Thank you so much for what you're doing and what you're showing us.
Awesome. I'm glad I can help. I'm here to bring you guys value. I want to teach everybody at EXP how to do this. As long as for me, and my team, we run these ads for everybody, and as long as so here in St. Louis, we have 6-7 agents now we're running ads for in St. Louis, and they're competing against us, but they're in our downline, they're on our team. So as long as any of these housing opportunities go towards anybody in my organization, that's a win for me. And if I could teach everybody at EXP how to do this, and those deals are going to EXP, that's another win, because I'm here to help EXP, and I'm here to help you guys. So anything I could teach you guys, feel free to reach out to me. We could hop on one-on-ones, and I have no secrets, guys. I'll show you everything.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Jeremy. Folks, that's the secret to EXP. It's we're incentivized to help people.
Yep.
We're incentivized to help each other. Like Jeremy said, the better his organization does, no matter where they're located in the organization, the better it is for everybody. The better it is for collaboration, for bringing other agents aboard, the stock price, the enthusiasm, the energy. It's just people helping people, right, Jeremy Moss?
That's right. We're all building towards the long term. The more we can accomplish short term, obviously, the better. But having that long-term vision is really, I think, like you guys were saying, what we have and what other brokerages and people lack.
Totally. Thank you, folks. So call Jeremy if you have any questions, and we're all about bringing you mountains of leads. We're going to be successful together. We're going to crush it. Focus on the agent attraction. Get on video, personal notes, get out in the community, pound the pavement. I know you guys do already. Maybe I'm telling myself to do that. Be the mayors of real estate in your town. Everybody should go to you. Provide value. Make a mess. Freaking love it. Guys, thank you for coming. I know there's a lot of stuff going on today. EXP, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Have a healthy, safe Memorial Day with your families. Hope you guys are good. And talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.
Thanks,
Bye,
Jeremy.
everyone. Take care.